Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello ma'am and hello everyone. My name is Jelita Gresiana Purba from 20DA. And now I will present my Exploring Research Journal article. But before I present my research, I will give the present of my reading after I reading some reference about ICT in ELT. So after I reading, the result is the use of ICT has been broadly used in all human life sectors, including education. ICT can be used in learning and teaching speaking, writing, listening, and reading courses. ICT becomes one of the main parts of the learning process to get better results. We can see nowadays teachers already use ICT effectively in teaching and learning activities to improve students' skill in English. So, the reason is ICT has always been dynamically developing in order to make a way of teaching and learning process become more convenient. So we can see the example of ICT that we have used in the teaching and learning process. For example, it's like Zoom, PPT, Canva, and others. So this that uh, example of ICT that have been used in the everyday life. Okay, so my keyword is ICT in teaching reading. So from what I have get this analysis and the data. So I will show you the data from Paris. Okay, and this is the published on Paris. In this here, we will search the data, and the title word is teaching reading, and the keyword is ICT. And from the maximum number of results is two, two is 200, and from the publication years is from 20 and 14 up until 2020. So we can see in this here, we get the data around 74. We can see like ICT and teaching of reading, digital communication technology, impact of using ICT in teaching. So after we get this data, we will analyze this data based on post viewer. And this is analyzed from the data that we have gained. So there is comprehension, there is reading comprehension, students, teaching, reading, study, teachers, and teaching reading. So in this here, we can see the relationship between comprehension, that reading, reading with study, study with teacher, and teaching and teacher, and also reading comprehension with teaching. So this line will show that comprehension have a correlation or relationship with the teaching, or reading comprehension have a correlation with use. Okay, so we see from the visualization that this circle, teaching, reading, study, teacher, ICT, student, and teaching, reading, this circle show that what is the most topic that people use. From this research, the most topic that people use is teaching. After that, and reading. So from the result, And we can see the data that has been collected in the last 5 years with the theme of teaching reading with the ICT keywords. There were 74 data found. From the result of the analysis using post-keyword, there were 10 items detected among them. The first one from the cluster 1, there is comprehension, ICT, reading comprehension, students, and use. From the cluster 2, there is reading, study, teacher, teaching, and teaching reading. And the most topic that are discussed is teaching and rarely used. Okay, the conclusion is ICT is a very creative innovation to be applied in learning and teaching in the classroom. ICT in learning can play two roles, namely, the first one is as a learning presentation medium, for example, in the form of PowerPoint slide and animation with Flash program. And the second one is as independent learning medium or e-learning, for example, for a student are give the task of reading or searching for source from the internet, even trying and doing learning material. Through e-learning, learning is no longer limited by space and time. Learning can be done anytime and anywhere. This encourages students to analyze and synthesize knowledge, explore, process and utilize information, and produce the writing, information, and knowledge. Therefore, the using of ICT in teaching English reading will be more effective. This reason why I chose teaching English reading in the future research. I think that's all from my research future. Thank you.